Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He fires one deep down the left sideline. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders are at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Penix here from the gun. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Something yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast. They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. He makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He's got Ayuk downfield. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Chased out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. It was picked off by Triquez Bridges. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 9-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, Penix gets this one to London. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down, Atlanta.
To the air with Penix. He puts some juice on a deep big gain downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance is finally appear.
They take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Diamador Lenore, they're on the stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
An option give to Robinson. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. Second down and just 2. Penix now to throw. Got a man downfield. He finds Cole. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
It's a loss of ground. Brings up second and
throwing from the gun. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pull out in front further. 13-zip. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Cool on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Cowie now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Dukes out a one-stop. Will take this back to the 10 on the interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Penix now. He brings it in.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here's Penix to throw. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Cowie now on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ringo. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Throwing deep down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Penix is going to throw again. That one's into the hands of Teslam. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
It's Penix yet again. That's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spots. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Again, Penix to the air. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
49ers nothing.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action on first. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here we go, second and very long. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for A. First and 10 at the 46.
Throwing it again here. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Play action on first down. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
49ers 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Down 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. He lets a heater. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. On first down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12. First down, Atlanta.
Penix on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Drake London. And it sets up second down. And again, it's Penix. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Cowie now on the return. Making some progress here. Juke the defender. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, off play action. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
He puts everything behind this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Working quickly here.
And a 49er, first down.
Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Maverick.
They are throwing it again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Second and 10 now. He gets a lot behind one. Deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. He is down to the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the 49er, first down.
19 seconds. 19
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
That's another 49er.
From the red zone now. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So he got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
49ers 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. Broke through the tackle. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and 3. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. From the shotgun, Penix connects. This is too slow. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Second and 6 coming up here.
It's now second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Third down, it's Penix. It's dumped off. It's Neal. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here we go on fourth down with Penix. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Into the hands of Kittle. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Looking to the air here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
60 Bison. Let's go.
He'll throw again on second down. Buys time, rolling right. And they pick him off again. And the Falcons have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. First and 10 now from the 30. Defense showing blitz. Here's Penix. Forced out to his right. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 14.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Cowie now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives them first and goal. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons keep running away with this. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completes it downfield to Pearson. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
24 yards. And the 49er first down.
To the air now on first and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons have it once again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days, Shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Escapes a defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D-linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
He's going to push one deep down the right. A dangerous throw. He almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Penix on 3rd down. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4. And the Falcons will have a first. It's Penix yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Falcons running them out of the building. Drake London with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, he drops and cuts at the right sideline. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. Ready?
Going run again with McCaffrey. Works his way to the 35. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, possessed running back, and you get some serious yuck.
And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for two.
The 49ers will...
He's throwing for it. And this is count for two. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown.
62. 49ers 22.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
On the return, here's Jones. Spins out of one stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.